I just wanted to confirm just in case. So he did say those are from within 200 feet with the radius that's bigger. And then I'll let council know as well. I gave him everything that I've.
Okay. Alternative resolution for those is also resolution. And then in 13.
If you talk to him, I'm going to put you back. This is your last warning, Mr. Franklin.
And there it is. The judge drops the final warning like a gavel of doom. When a courtroom starts handing out last warnings, you know we're skating on thin legal ice. What do you think? Should repeated courtroom disruptions carry harsher penalties or more support interventions?
Thanks.
I've seen it.
I'll eat another 10 I am. And then the clear shift. Yeah.
Oh, right. But there's not really ours. Two
No.
ours. This is that discharge of fire. But yeah, but it's on the based on.
Maybe it's a deal.
They don't measure anything.
Casey can't be found at this time. You don't have to fix the last name.
I believe so, yes. Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
has that guy still been doing the stuff in the program? He's like literally, he's not done anything since November or since ever. What is going on?
He was discharged out of our system on November 22. So I have nothing for him after that.
Hold on a second.
Yeah. Cheers.
11/25/24.
He emailed the probation officer on the 24th, Sunday night, letting him know about the new law violation guide to prove his innocence.
Let's pause. What the judge is referencing here likely ties to changes in state law, possibly about bond supervision or exclusion zones. Whenever you hear new law in court, you better believe it's about to get complicated.
Oh, wait. Just kidding.
Nothing, no.
Hey, Mr. Seha. Yeah, just whenever. It's no rush.
Yeah, to give you all that.
We just need him to sign it, that's it.
We don't have access. Wait, you know. Thanks, Judge.
Okay, thanks.
So, you go get that certificate. Yes, I'm going to file within 30 days, but I don't know where you can get that from the computer.
was just wondering.
Well, if it's a rapper,
Yeah.
that's like, chain gang water, just chain gangs to be expensive.
And I squeeze past you. Get comfortable. Thank you.
I was not going to find dress.
Hello.
Actually, just.
Hey,
Morning, guys. How are you doing?
How are you, man?
Come up.
Yeah, for sure.
Looks like we still don't have any surveillance for the store, and we're still missing body cam as well.
Okay, so still need it.
Still need it, yeah.
Sounds good. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Are you ready?
Yeah, Chapman Judge. If I could borrow a prosecutor, come on, Mackenzie. You let him do it. It's gonna be Mackenzie's first trip to the rodeo, Judge.
Stay.
Stay? Oh, mistake?
The state.
The state. Okay, sorry. It's this member of the state, first time at the rodeo. I have Mr. Franklin. I keep trying to reverse his name, Judge. So we were here for one bond violation report, which I don't think that one actually got filed. I think you had just requested it. He had picked up a new case, PC'd, state dismissed, but the new case involved him possessing, though not using, a kitchen knife. And so the bond conditions
I didn't think.
to address the fact that he had.
Oh, right.
Kitchen
That
knife.
he had the knife, correct.
Yeah, so not that he had potentially committed a crime, but that he had a kitchen knife when he was ordered not to have a weapon.
This right here is where it gets real. Even something as basic as a kitchen knife can breach bond conditions when weapons are off the table. The law doesn't care if it's a steak knife or a switchblade. Context is everything.
Guys, I need your help. Come up, Mr. Ladon.
And so
Come up, Mr. Franklin.
when you informed me this morning, I think I'd been sent the email, there's a bond violation report for a GPS exclusion zone. I looked at.
I want him so he can.
Yes, Judge. I'm going to stand between the state. Yes, Your Honor. No, Your Honor. Arms by your side. Whatever he asks you, answer truthfully but briefly. Keep your response brief and do not get excited, okay? All right. Yeah, let me peel this out of the way.
The initial reason that we were here today because, and that I had an issue because they were alleging that a knife was, I guess, allegedly in possession or whatnot.
The allegation is possession. It was never, there was no allegations of use or threat. It's just that he had a kitchen knife on him.
You are on bond for a
Terroristic
threat. As part of your bond condition, you had several. You're not to be in possession of any weapons. You have a GPS monitor, and you're not to go within a certain boundary of the complaining witness in this case. It has now come to my attention through pretrial services that you have bond violations. Specifically, Mr. Franklin has not been compliant with his conditions of bond. Client has failed to not have contact with a prohibited person or visiting a restricted location. Client was ordered by the Northwood Drive apartment in Baytown. On 2/25, client received a victim exclusion zone alert at 10:22 a.m. The victim exclusion zone was cleared at 10:28 a.m. In fact, What I've been told by pretrial is that we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 instant.
I can interject, Judge. I think that's all in a 6-minute window. So I think he crossed into the exclusion zone at 10:22 and out at 10:28. And so I could proffer to the court what was given to me from never mind.
I get it. I got it.
In no way admitting that this would be admissible. And looking at what pretrial provided, it looks like he walked about 1,000, maybe 1,500 feet in about a 6-minute window through the exclusion zone.
6 minutes inside a forbidden zone. No contact, no complaint, but still a clear violation. This highlights how GPS monitors turn every step into evidence. Would you feel safe or suffocated with that kind of tracking?
And while it says contact, there's no alleged contact with any person. It's just, I know, but it's the way it's written.
How do we know?
Well, no one has complained to the state. And so it looks like he walked through an exclusion zone, which is, speaking with pretrial, is actually larger than it normally is. I think it's at 500. Is it 500 feet?
At 500 feet because I didn't want him to go anywhere near the complaining witness in this case.
Yes, Judge.
This is the same complaining witness that we have the last case that I know PC'd?
No, the two are unrelated.
They are different complainants, but.
Yes. And so the terroristic allegation is that my client asked to bum a cigarette, got in an argument when he was denied. And then the newer case with no PC was that some random person's window was broken and somehow my client got charged with it when no one saw or had any evidence to believe that he had done it. But when the police made scene, he then had a kitchen knife, I believe, is the allegation. I will say that the new case, it was no PC, but there's also no evidence. There's no offense report. There's no videos because it's a week old.
It's because they didn't go get anything because I know PC'd it.
Well, that's part of it. It's also Daytown and Daytown.
But the problem is that we continue to have issues with Mr. Franklin.
So Mr. Franklin is going to have issues on bond or not, Your Honor. His mental illness is quite severe. He's received hospitalizations in the past. His orange sheet is right at a page, if not over. And so the system is aware. I would take this court or ask this court to take caution in the sense that we're not having a formal hearing. There's no testimony presented. I'm fine with having a conversation. But if then nothing has been admitted because there was no admissible evidence. I'll find to discuss with the court what has been alleged, but there is no admissible evidence of either location or possession because nobody has testified to either. And I don't think the pretrial services officer in this room would have the ability to testify how a GPS device works. Not to be mean to her, but it's not her job. And so she's not going to have any knowledge of the firsthand knowledge of the device.
We continue to have issues with Mr. Franklin and I'm tired of it.
And
I'm not dealing with this anymore. I only have one way to fix this.
so I've spoken with the state, particularly the chief. We're leaning towards reaching a resolution on a mental health diversion, Judge. It's not 100% that we're there, but it sounds like we're going to do it where we send him for an evaluation. So I'm going to file a competency evaluation just in case.
No, I'm not going to sit here and wait for him to have another bond violation. No, because he's doing whatever he wants to do, because that's what's happening here.
Yes, Judge. And if you'd like to revoke his bond, which I can understand the court's position, I would just ask that we have a formal hearing with testimony where the rules of evidence would apply, which statutorily they would apply to any revocation of bond.
I'm still going to take him into custody. I find that he's a danger to our community.
And there it is. The judge isn't just frustrated, she's done. Despite legal gray areas and mental health complications, she draws a hard line. At what point does protecting the community outweigh procedural caution?
He's continuing to just... Mr. Franklin,
Don't speak.
what am I supposed to do? Continue to let this
Stand
happen?
for me.
Don't form.
I ain't getting no justice.
I found no PC on your case last time.
I ain't getting nothing to nobody.
Stay calm, sir. Stay calm.
All I'm asking you to do is stay away from this place.
What I'm supposed to do? I'm trying to take care of my nieces and them to the
If you-
store and stuff. what I'm supposed to do. What you want me to do?
If you need things, we
I
can,
don't, all I'm doing is the best I can. I'm not doing nothing to nobody. What you want me to do? I didn't have nothing to do with none of this.
listen.
You ain't
I want
stopping
you to
nobody
listen.
from raping me.
Want-
Just slow yourself down, okay?
Is he saying that
He's insistent that,
family that lives near here?
so he's given me, I've been trying to get addresses. So he lives partially with cousin and with mom, who are both on this side of town. And he essentially migrates between the two. Because of his mental health issues, I'm having a problem confirming the addresses to confirm this
Franklin.
information.
Where are you staying?
My mama's house, but she threw me out this morning. So it's the same thing. She told me to shut up and let her say whatever she want to say. Switching up everything, making it hard on me.
Does your mom live near this address?
She stay down Nolan. When I leave,
No.
I don't have nowhere to go. I go to my cousins. I buy them food. I do the same thing I do.
Problem is that are they within this address?
They stay down Nolan in Bay Terre.
No. Baytown is a big city. I don't want you to go near where the complaining witnesses live. That's all I'm asking you to do.
But I was just having to go to my oldest cousin's house and my mother-in-law's house, get food, and then
So
go get my
here's what I
medicine.
want you to do. I want you to talk with Mr. Meunier right now, and I want to know exactly where they live in relation to this address. That's what I want to put you in or not. All I want to know is why. Because I've asked you not to go to this place, and yet, no. I want you to talk to your lawyer, and I want to figure out where the places are where your mom lives, where the cousins live, so we know exactly where you can
Yes, sir.
and can't go.
Yes,
Do
sir.
you understand?
Yes, sir. I can
Go.
Thank you, Judge. I've been trying to get the addresses and it's somewhat difficult, but we'll give it another try. Be right back.
Mr. Max?